Dr. Mrs. Rebecca Hemife, how can people deal with societal pressures that are pulling stable families apart?
Thank you, Mr. Presenter. Many factors contribute to the breakdown of homes. We see so many of that these days. I'm going to be talking about a few of them. The first one is the availability of funds and non-availability of funds. When I talk about availability of funds, I mean sometimes couples actually have the funds, they have the money, but they find it difficult to manage the pressure that comes with the money. So that makes life difficult, and that makes us petty, angry, bickering at each other. That can easily destroy a home if it's not well handled. The second one is the fulfillment in sexual life. Homes have been destroyed because of lack of fulfillment in sex. And those things are not talked about. Every couple must find a common thread. You're listening to me?
Yeah.
Every couple must find a common thread, a common area, whereby they know that they really are fulfilled when it comes to their sexual lives. The third point is communication. We have to talk. We have to dialogue. Even bosses and their employees talk. Parents and children talk. How much more of couples? We have to talk. We have to communicate. And we can communicate verbally or non-verbally. It depends on what actually works for each couple. So we have to be observant and see what works out for each couple. Sometimes some don't communicate that much verbally, and when they don't do that, that means they write notes, that means they send flowers, that means, their eye contacts. There are very ways they can communicate without talking. On the other hand, you can communicate verbally. We must learn to talk. Some do one better than the other. In talking, you talk. You open your mouth and say exactly what you have in mind, even though you watch the context of which you're talking. So you talk. Sometimes a couple can rebuke each other. Even outside, they can rebuke each other in public. But they find a way of doing that. And among themselves, they can rebuke each other without frustrating one another. Then the fourth point is selflessness. This is a very, very important point because it's a tall order. It's difficult. It's difficult to be selfless. It's easier to be selfish. It's easier to want to have your way all the time. But when you have to back down and you have to allow the other party to have her way or have his way, especially when he has to have his way more of the times. But it's natural in marriage. It is expected in marriage. It has to happen for marriages to succeed. We have to be selfless. God is the author of marriage, and He knows that we can be selfish, and He knows that we're primarily selfish. But He has ordained marriage such that the selfishness will be brought down and selflessness will be upheld. So God wants us to become selfless. It's not easy to be selfless because sometimes you have to live with an incorrigible man that gives you problem or an incorrigible woman. It could be either way, and you wonder how much more do I have to bear with this person? God's grace is sufficient, and we just have to bear with one another. We have to bear with one another. That's not giving that person an excuse to keep being naughty. No, he doesn't have to keep being naughty. That's why we talked about communication. You talk, and when you talk, we expect that the person, a reasonable person, hears, listens, and changes. But sometimes the change we desire do not come on time. But while we're waiting for the answers to come from God to change a partner, or to change a method, or to change some things in our homes, in our marriages, we must ask God for the grace to keep going. So when we have the grace to keep going, the issue of divorce and separation will be reduced. we must always ask for the grace to keep going. Have I answered the question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dr. Mrs. Rebecca Hemife.